Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
A family is asking for answers after a 20-year-old mother was shot and killed in Mount Airy Forest.
It was a simple text. A few simple words that would soon change everything. I love you. Be safe. It was a message a young mother sent to her own mom. A mundane, everyday exchange. No, really, this text would change everything. How do you reconcile a final message of love with a violent, isolated end? Lanya Dawson was a daughter, a loyal friend, and a mother to a 1-year-old girl. Her family called her the life of the party, someone who made everyone laugh. But on a December night, a single gunshot wound ended all of that, leaving her lifeless on a secluded road inside Cincinnati's largest park. Her life was snuffed out on a road meant for hikers and cyclists, a place of peace. A place where a killer could operate with no one around to stop them. Who would want to kill a 20-year-old mother and why? That's the question we're here to answer. Before we get into this story, please take a moment to hit that like button. It helps us bring awareness to this case and pushes the story to a wider audience. Welcome to True Crime Footprint, where we unveil the darkest mysteries and the most terrifying true crime tales. Kindly hit that like button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any of our news stories. Your support keeps these stories alive. Lanya Dawson was just 20 years old, but her life wasn't defined by numbers. It was defined by the people she loved. Her mother, Nyrisha, described her as the life of the party, a person who was always laughing and knew how to light up a room. Her grandmother, Janet, called her a beautiful soul. Her loyalty was legendary. If you called, she would be there. Beyond the laughter and loyalty, Lanya had another side to her, a passion she was chasing. She was an aspiring rapper, using her voice to create music and share her story.
Bitch hating on her, what she on? Your block get hectic. My niggas been in, they ready for seconds. Yo, bitch call, say she wanna sex me, take to the room and make her undress. When the police get back.
The public-facing nature of this pursuit could have opened her world to new connections and possibilities. It could also have put her in harm's way. Just weeks before her death, Lanya, who went by the name Lana Dawson, released a song. The title was Death Dress.
Better ride with a heat. If you ride with a skill, keep it clean. Make sure no battery sing. New bitch, she thinking no jeans. Real niggas take one for the team. Yeah.
Was this just a coincidence? Or was the title of her song a chilling premonition, a dark footnote to the life she was building? Because while Lanya's life was full of love and music, it was also full of the universal struggles of any young person trying to make it. She had a 1-year-old daughter, a little girl who will now grow up without her mother. Lanya was not just a name. She was a woman with dreams and responsibilities. So who was the last person Lanya saw? Who was with her on that quiet, lonely road? And what could have possibly been important enough to lead her there? Mount Airy Forest is Cincinnati's largest park, spanning nearly 1,500 acres. It's a place of peace, a refuge from the city, with quiet trails and wooded paths. But on the morning of December 7th, 2024, it held a dark secret. Just after midnight, a call came in to the Cincinnati Police Department. There was a report of an unresponsive person lying in the middle of a secluded road. The location was Trail Ridge Road, a quiet stretch of pavement closed to vehicle traffic. When authorities arrived, they found the body of a young woman. It was Lanya Dawson. She had a single gunshot wound. But what investigators found on the ground told a much more violent story. Scattered around Lanya's body were 8 9mm shell casings. The blood on the pavement confirmed it. This wasn't a hit and run. This wasn't a drive-by. This was a targeted, violent, and determined act. Lanya was murdered right there on that secluded road, and the killer had walked away, leaving her in the cold. As we look for answers, what do you think happened in those final moments? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But there's another detail that complicates everything. While most reports place the discovery on Trail Ridge Road, One initial report mentioned a different location, Blue Spruce and Coleraine 51. Was this a simple mistake by a dispatcher? Or did the initial report of a body come from a different spot entirely? Perhaps a spot where the story of Lanua's final moments truly began? The discovery of Lanua's body was only the beginning of her family's nightmare. Her mother, Nyrisha, told reporters Lanya had so much life left to live. But the greatest pain of all is knowing her 1-year-old daughter will grow up without a mother.
Rachel Lanaya Dawson's family says she was a loving older sister, a mother, and a caring friend to all. Just after midnight on Saturday, Cincinnati police say she was shot and killed and left in the forest.
She was a beautiful person and a beautiful soul. She kept us laughing all the time. And I would do anything in the world for her.
Grief weighs heavy on the family of Lanaya Dawson.
It's just too much.
Just before 12:30 Saturday morning, Lanaya's body was discovered on Trail Ridge Road in the Mount Airy Forest. Cincinnati police say she was shot and killed. The person who pulled the trigger taking off.
I just remember the screaming, her yelling, Lanaya is dead, is dead, is dead, and it just keeps playing over and over and over in my head.
Because she did not deserve this, to be shot in the head and left in the cold and left to die.
Her mother, Nyrisha Dawson, now mourning her little girl, mourning the future that was stolen from her.
She still had a whole life ahead of her.
Lanaya leaves behind a 1-year-old daughter.
She's been saying, "Mommy, mommy, mommy."
And they do need to find justice for her, because it's not fair for her child to grow up and not have justice. When she grow up, she's going to have questions, and we need to have answers for her.
Right now, they're still left with those questions. Lanaya's loved ones praying they won't go unanswered.
We need someone to speak out. Think about it as if it was your family member, your daughter, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your uncle, someone that you love. Think about that.
At this time, Cincinnati police have not shared any updates on suspects and no arrests have been made. If you have any information about Lanaya Dawson's murder, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers or reach out to the homicide unit at Cincinnati Police.
Nyrisha has spoken of the immense sadness, saying the little girl has been calling out for her mom since the day she was gone. Lanua's aunt, Marie Dawson, has been equally vocal, stating that it isn't fair for Lanua's child to grow up without justice for her mother. The family needs answers for her, a finality that will help her one day understand the tragedy that stole her mother away. Their public pleas are a direct challenge to the community, an urgent ask for any information that might lead to a break in the case. But this isn't just about Lanya. This is a story about the devastating ripple effect of violence and the importance of recognizing the signs before it's too late. If you are in a relationship where you feel unsafe or controlled, it's crucial to seek help. One piece of advice is to create a safety plan. This means identifying a safe place to go, a trusted person to confide in, and having an escape route ready. The other is to document everything. Keep a journal, save text messages, and take photos. Evidence is key, and it can save your life. In the hours after her death, family and friends came together. A vigil was held near Walnut Hills High School. People used candles to spell out Lanua's initials, and balloons were released into the night sky, a collective prayer for peace and for the truth to be found.
The family of Lanaya Dawson says they want justice for her. Our Mike Shell attended a vigil and has more on this story you will only see on Fox 19 Now.
Lanaya meant a lot to us. She was my baby, but she also was everybody's baby too. She was the life of the party. She was very fun, outgoing. You can always call her and she'll be there for you.
Family and friends huddled in the parking lot near Walnut Hills High School to remember the young mother of a 1-year-old daughter. They spelled out her initials in candles and said prayers that the person responsible for her death would be found.
At this point right now, we just need prayers, we need answers, we need everything that we need in order to, move forward and have peace in our heart, because I just don't think that she deserved nothing that has happened to her today.
According to Cincinnati police, Naya's body was found around 12:30 Saturday morning, lying on Trail Ridge Road. Officers say she suffered a gunshot wound, and when an EMS crew arrived, they had determined that she had died. Trail Ridge Road is in a secluded section of Mount Airy Forest. Pedestrians can access the street, but the area is closed off to vehicle traffic. Nyrisha Dawson says she was texting with her daughter just hours before she found out what had happened.
That's what's so weird to me, because it's like, Dad, if I knew that her life was in danger in any type of way, she already knows she can call on any of us and we all be there for her. After some words of encouragement said at the gathering, the group simultaneously released the balloons that they had brought to remember Naya. This is not real to me. I can't even believe that I'm standing here talking to you about this right now with all these people behind us, and it's sad. She was a young lady. She didn't deserve that.
Anyone with information on what happened to Naya is asked to call Crime Stoppers.
The search for justice is not just a police matter. It's a community's shared burden, and for Lanyua's family, it is a fight that will never end. This case is a tragedy, a profound, ongoing tragedy that haunts a family and a community. No, seriously, this is an ongoing tragedy. It is not a cold case. It is a live investigation. The police have made no arrests. Lanyua's killer is still out there, living among us, while her family is left with nothing but grief and questions. And the biggest question of all remains: who was the last person she was with? Who had a reason to take her life in such a deliberate, isolated way? Will Lanyua's daughter ever get the answers her family is fighting for? The only way we can find out is to make sure this story never fades away. By sharing this video and subscribing to our channel, you are helping to keep Lanyua's name and her story alive. You're helping her family in their fight for justice. This isn't just about a view count. It's about making sure that Lanyua's daughter knows her mother's story mattered, and that the world cared enough to demand answers. Our hearts ache for Lanyua's family. Words feel inadequate, but please know you are held in deepest sympathy and prayers. May you find strength and comfort in the memories of Lanyua. Thank you for watching, for your attention, and for joining us on this journey of reflection. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and above all, stay safe. See you on our next video.